What is going on? Another day in the life vlog on the second ever incarnation. We're gonna go get a haircut. I am gonna go with my buddy DeAndre and do a workout, and then we're gonna get sushi, and then we're gonna go to Comic-Con / Fan Expo. So stick around for the ride. You won't want to miss it. Here I am, I'm walking the dog. That's basically what I do every morning. And that's probably the only thing that I do consistently on a morning basis, other than, you know, my hygiene, skincare, all that. I'm not a huge fan of morning routines. I feel like a lot of people get caught up in that, right? And then they just become super unproductive. You don't need a morning routine that, you know, that takes you 2-3 hours to do. You don't need to do meditation and yoga and a sauna and red lights and all this stuff. Like, there's a time and a place for some of it, right? If you really want to incorporate, you know, something like meditation, then the best time to probably do it would be the mornings. Then you don't have the excuse that you're too busy to do it later, right? But I would just say to start with something small, start with something gradual. And I tell this to all my clients, like, one of the best ways to start the morning, in my opinion, and shout out, like, I mean, I'm not the inventor of this, he's not the inventor of this, but he's put light on it, Andrew Huberman, where when you wake up and you don't have caffeine in the morning, it's a really good thing. It's because it's like your body's not craving that, you're not triggering that, right? And then if you wake up and go for a walk and you have the vitamin D, that's like one of the best ways to wake up, because if you think about it, from our ancestors' days, that's how they did it, right? They would just wake up, go for a walk, vitamin D, you get some serotonin, you get some dopamine, and then why I tell my clients this is because a lot of them, they struggle with getting steps in, right? So if you just wake up like 10 minutes, 20 minutes earlier, and you go for a 10-20 minute walk, you're like 50% of the way there of what your daily step goal should be. And the other thing that I want to mention, and the only real other thing that I would say in terms of like morning motivation or daily habit or whatever you want to call it, would be gratitude. And the reason being is so many people get caught up, they get overwhelmed, they get anxious, they get depressed, they get caught up in the never-ending cycle of BS that life brings us, right? When you take a step back and you realize it's not that bad, like, you realize you have a roof over your head, you realize you're, you know, the bare necessities, you're watching this YouTube video, right? You have Wi-Fi. Now, it could be significantly worse, and I'm not saying like the position you're in is great, but when you take a step back and you realize the bigger and broader spectrum of things, like, it should give you the perspective of gratitude. And then one of my life coaches and mentors, one of the things he suggested when I get really bummed out and depressed is to make a list of everything I'm grateful for. You make a list for, you know, like people, you make a list for things, right? And then you realize how much you actually have. Okay, so I get this question asked to me all the time, like, what do I do for my liquids or pre-workout, post-workout, intra-workout? Now, as of time of recording this, I'm taking a massive step back on caffeine consumption, mainly because I've had some issues with like chronic fatigue, and that's one thing that doesn't help. It's actually a hormone blocker. So I'd be very careful and cautionary for a lot of you watching this, like how much caffeine to actually consume. But with that being said, on, I guess, a normal day, I have my post-workout, my intra-workout, and my pre-workout. Now, this is really only necessary for some intermediates, but let me break down the pre-workout. Okay, so the pre-workout is from my favorite company, Hostile, and the flavor I really like is grape bubblegum. I love it. It's actually a Canadian company technically. Well, at least the owner is Canadian. Shout out to Fuad. Now, it could be any pre-workout, but one thing that I would recommend for anyone, make sure it doesn't exceed 200 grams of caffeine, because it just gets to the point of the laws of diminishing return, and chances are you're probably going to have another coffee or an energy drink, and that's another 200 grams. You don't want to exceed half a gram a day. So that's number one. Number two would be to always add salt. That helps with pump. You're gonna sweat, you're gonna lose some liquids. It's really good for preventing cramp, pump, hydration. Okay, so that's with the pre-workout. Now I can go into more, if you're curious about learning more about pre-workouts, what's good ingredients, what's bad, drop a comment down below. I could do like a whole breakdown of that. Then regarding the intra-workout, so I will have my pre-workout 30 to 45 minutes before the workout. I'll start drinking it, so then that way it's not a huge, like, you know, shot of espresso, like I'm just jittery and shit. And then for the intro workout, I will have, sometimes I'll do a brand called Carbolinks, which is dextro glucose, I think it is, which is like a fast digesting carbohydrate, but it's not like gonna mess up my digestive system. For some people it will. Other times I'll just do Gatorade because of the electrolytes as well as the flavor, honestly. So I'll do around 350 grams of Gatorade or Powerade, and that's about 25 grams of carbs. I'll also add some salt, maybe creatine, depending if I forgot to add that to my pre-workout. The benefits of this, when you're doing a workout longer than about, when you're doing strength training, okay, your glycogen storages, they get depleted, right? Whether you're doing it fasted or not, it's really beneficial. But for some of you, and most of you watching this, like, unless you're intermediate, you don't really need an intra workout. However, if you feel fatigued halfway through your workout, you could try this, and then you should see a huge impact. But yeah, about 30-40 minutes into my workout, I'll start drinking the intra workout so I can complete the hour and 10-minute workout. Because without that, I get really fatigued, and then I'm not the same level of energy or glycogen storages as I am at the beginning of the workouts. And then that also goes into like workouts when you should do certain exercises and whatnot. And then I guess the post-workout, or sometimes I'll drink it throughout the workout as well, it has about a scoop and a half of EAAs, which, if you don't know what that is, it's essential amino acids. So basically that just helps and fast track the recovery process of muscle growth and recovery. And then for pretty much all the drinks, I also add Gatorade Zero. One for the electrolytes, but mainly because of flavor. I'm not allergic to water, I just would prefer to have flavoring. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll leave you with that. In the next segue, I'm gonna show you my really cool scooter, and then I'm gonna go get my haircut. Okay, here's the scooter. There it is. Yes, I have a helmet. Okay, I'm outside the place where I'm gonna get my haircut. If you're in Vaughan or Markham, I recommend them. Cool guys, good music, good vibes. Now to the haircut. This is the before. All right, I'm now inside the barber shop. This is Aziz.
Where you get the fresh.
And this is the before, and then we'll do the after. So now this is the after. Bye. Okay, so now we're back at Puff HQ. I'm going to take you through my pre-workout meal, at least for today. So normally it's around 11:30 right now, and I normally eat, and I normally am done my workout, done my cardio, and I normally eat like a big meal after my workout. So I'm gonna do things a little bit different. It's very similar to my pre-workout meal. I'm just gonna add one thing, so I'm gonna take you through it, and then I'm gonna go meet up with DeAndre for the workout. You have to plug in the toaster in order for it to work. There we go. Okay, so I have my bagel, and I got my Pro Bite. And now we'll go from there. Okay, my bagel is toasted. Kind of. Just basically warmed up. That's how I like it. So now, this is part one. Part two is I'm going to do the negative scale trick. So this is tiered. It's at 0. I'm going to take my knife. It's really hard to do this with one hand. Holy shit. I'm going to do a really bad job at this. Holy shit. Okay, so I took 15 grams of Lotus cookie butter spread. I love this instead of peanut butter. And I put it on one side. And now I'm gonna take 15 grams of this. Oh, it's so good. And put it on the other side. Okay, so now that's done. The last thing I need to do is hit it with some salt. 1 for flavor, 2 for cramping, hydration, etc. But also for flavor. I literally like salt. And now I'm going to do this. Smoosh. Like so. And now, so good. Okay, now the second part to this. They have this chocolate ball. I've shouted to them before. I love them. They don't want to do a collaboration with me. Whatever. It's literally like 15 grams, 18 grams of protein. This one's the s'mores flavor. And I'm only adding this as my pre-workout because I'm really hungry right now. And yeah, it's kind of like a cheat day. So now we're gonna go do some client work and then on to the gym. Okay. I'm here with DeAndre. He's not looking at the camera. There he is. Okay, here. I'm at DeAndre. We're at the gym. I'm just filming this quick intro because about a month ago, we filmed a different workout at the same gym. Well, actually, not a different workout. The exact same workout that we're doing today. It was just a month ago. So if you were wondering why it was like, maybe my hair is different or the outfits are different, that's the reason why. It's just easier than filming the same thing twice. So enjoy that, and then I'll see you for sushi. Okay, welcome to this workout. If you're wondering why I'm not wearing my glasses, it's because they broke. I'm here with DeAndre. We're gonna start the workout. So I love doing pullovers, face pulls for warm-ups. Pullovers hit your lats, warm that up really good. And then face pulls hit like shoulder complex. I have a whole video breakdown on how to do face pulls. Don't internally rotate, always focus on external. Oh, this fucking guy's using the fucking machine I want to use. All right, so if anybody's using a machine you want to use, you kill them on the spot instantly. You go over there, you assert your dominance, you take a shit on the machine. No, or you could politely ask them when he says they have left, one or the other. So this one, I have this exact, I actually did bring it. I have it, I brought it. Mine's longer though. Yeah. This one's longer than this, I think. I got the long, mine's longer. Anyways, we'll start with this. All right. Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic machine because you could vary the strength curve and the resistance profile. Basically, to simplify, if you add more weight at the top or the bottom, it makes a huge difference. For those of you watching and are very curious on what the fuck I'm doing, this is by far and away my favorite pull down variation. Now you might look like a fucking idiot doing this. I don't care, because it's effective. And all you need is these fucking things. You can get them on Amazon. They're like the rip-off version of the Angle 90s. Do you need them? No, you could probably do this with the handles, but like I like it because you can move it more. And then you want to do this half kneeling. So the way I'll set this up is because like if I were to do it like this, I'm not getting a full stretch. It's like a half stretch. What the fuck's the point of that, right? So if I go to half kneeling, yeah, there we go. I go to half kneeling. I set this up so I can hold it with my hand. The other knee's down for stability, right? And then I'm getting a full stretch, right? Now even at 2 plates, this is pretty light. The only thing I would fix about this is the resistance curve. But that's a whole story for another day. This is sufficient. It's better than most machines. Oh my god, that was way too heavy. Holy fuck.
Let's go.
Oh my.
Throw the leg up. Slow.
So, half kneeling, low row. Most gyms won't have a specific machine like this, but they'll have like a jungle gym, like a circuit on like a cable stack, and you can do this. I really like this machine, or not machine, I like this variation of the exercise. It's really hard to fuck up. Unilateral movements are much better, AKA half kneeling, in my opinion. Okay, it's biased, right? But this is a really good option, especially if your gym doesn't have a lot of cool machines, whether chest supported, whatever. This is really good for stability, really good for balance, imbalance. And as you can see, it's hard to fuck up. So many people ask me, what do you drink during your workouts? It's a great question. I'm not gonna answer it right now because I'm trying to breathe. But what's important is hydration and salt. Pink salt, iodized salt, regular table salt. Salt, it's good for pumps, good for hydration, good for preventing cramping. Also tastes good. If you're doing a heavy workout longer than 45 minutes, it'd be a good idea to have some type of carbohydrate in your workout. They have my favorite back stretching machine. I was gonna buy it from my home gym, but it's way too expensive and I don't have the space. But if your gym has this, use it. It's great for your spine. It's really good for your spine. Sometimes I'll do it at the beginning of the workout, but I always do it at the end. So you could do it for lumbar and you could do it for upper. So if you do want to do it for upper, you just hold it here and chill. And then if you want to do it for lower, you can do underhand or overhand, and then boom. Now I don't know how the fuck this works. Like, it's crazy because like gravity. Like, I don't know how I'm not falling on my face, but this feels great. So now we're gonna open up the lats. Like, you could do this exact same thing for warming up, but this is really good for cooling down. And then if you want to go into a deeper stretch, you cross and you just chill. This is like a 9 out of 10 sucky. And you can like move a little bit out, and I just feel my serratus and my lats. It's just like all like wanting to die, but in a good way. Move the shoulder complex a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna pop up and work on my teres. Hello. Oh, fuck. Okay, and like that's sufficient. Yeah, and then do the other side. All right, well, that concludes this spectacular workout. Thank you so much for watching to the end, even though I know probably none of you are. If you made it all the way here, do me a favor. Just like do the algorithm stuff, which is like it, and I don't know, subscribe, and comment what your favorite exercise is. And I will tell you that it's probably a bad choice. All right, I'm here with DeAndre. This is future Puffy, talking from past Puffy. Thank you for watching the workout part. What else? How do we end this? You want to say anything to the people? Wait.
Get your gains. Get your motherfucking gains, man. That's how we gonna end it.
There we go. There's some motivation. And now in the next segment, you're gonna watch me eat a fuck ton of sushi. Okay, we are now in the car on the way to sushi.
Yes, sir. I gotta clip this mic on though. Yeah, you do. Hang up, right?
We're at the sushi.
Well, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna order sushi. All right, we have finally made it out of traffic. We're in parking lot and he is leaving without. Okay, we're doing the drip fit. We got the shout out to the Crocs.
Sir.
Now, all the way downtown Toronto, where no cars move. You can walk faster than drive.
Jeff, we got this. Thank you.
Okay.
You know what the thing
Well,
is?
shit.
When we always go to the air, we got that bookcase.
Flavor review.
Yeah, they're good, bro.
Yeah, I just says they're good. I think they're okay. They're very
How
mid.
about?
Just legs.
Bought this,
We're talking about the.
and I bought this
Yeah.
because it matches
Yes.
this. This Black Ops 3. We're going on the other side.
Oh, we're going up?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
We're
you're
going to the
saying
other
up.
building, bro.
Scam me still. You should just say we're going upstairs. Here's another thing.
I don't really give a shit.
No, it was funny.
Yeah. I don't really give a fuck about your signs and the rules. I want to take a video of a picture. I paid admission. I paid a ticket for admission.
That's a good job.
So,
Wait.
You're gonna have to spend all the time like
can you see it? You're not filming. You're bad at this.
Why is your thing not flipping?
Okay, I'm gonna eat my child now.
Oh, hell no!
child son. Fuck me. Here we go. Save this one for later. Alright. Well, it's actually really good. Surf. No. You can see. It's pretty on point. Now I'm gonna eat it.
Okay. I'm doing a review on the s'mores thing that I bought. There you go. It's not bad. It could be much better. That's satisfying. This is very poignant. It's a matter of self-control. See, like, I want something sweet. I only had 2 bites, and that's okay. Now I stop. I'm not gonna force myself to eat the rest. There's no point to that.
Okay, we're leaving the fan expo. What do you think of it?
Yeah, 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Yeah, last year was much better. Anyways,
It wasn't strong.
we're gonna go to the car now. I'd still recommend anybody that's like interested in like anime Comic-Con to come see it. Shit's got expensive.
Alright, well, we are back, and it's dark, and I'm tired, and we're saying goodbye. And that is the outro. Subscribe for more, and drop a comment, and like this for the algorithm stuff. Bye-bye.